Hey guys, welcome to Unmodded Gaming. I'm the Unmodded Gamer, and I'm back with more City Skylines. And in last week's episode, you have seen how we built our first high density commercial zones. Today, I wanted to focus with you guys on building a train station, but before I do that, I'll just take a look at these buildings. Citizens are sick. I just don't understand why this is happening, because as you can see, I've got very good healthcare coverage. Why aren't people going to the hospital, and what is going on here? Nothing much, it looks like. Okay. And now that I think about it, I believe I saw in last week's episode there was actually a dead person. So I just wanted to look at the cemeteries, but it looks like I have enough cemeteries. Yeah, I have 2 cemeteries, and to my surprise that actually seems to be enough for just about the whole city. Well, I could maybe do with 1 more, but I'm not going to do that, I think. And there's 2 buildings on fire here. Okay, well, it's a good thing I have a firefighter station nearby. But anyway, as these fires are getting extinguished, I'm going to take a look at the areas around this whole thing, and I will see if there's a plot of land that I can buy and maybe get a train station in there. So I could go with this part, but now I would have to... Well, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can put in like a road connecting this all up, because I can go for this part, and I hope I can connect some railroad roads up. Let me see. Can I see where there's a train line, maybe? I don't know. But I can try to. Train tracks, one-way train track. Hang on. So I have unlocked a train station, but I don't have a train tracks or a train line unlocked yet, it looks like. Well, I'm going to have to extend this city anyway, so I might as well add in a train station. Maybe that's something for the future. Large buildings, net structures. I don't know what net structures are, but yeah, I thought so. Train tracks. Wait, hang on. How much of a population do I need for that? I can't see that. Oh well. I'll find out later then, but I was with this. So I'm going to get this plot of land. It looks like I have outside connections. No highway connections. I have train connections. No ship connections. I have plane connections. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. So I'll zoom in on this. Hang on. This part here in the middle. And I'm going to get some, or maybe a highway. Let me see. Highways. Highway ramp. Highway. Maybe somewhere here along the water, because bridges will actually cost me quite a lot of money. So I'll try to avoid having to make bridges. And then I can maybe try to make it go back, so that there's like a one-way down there and one-way back. And then I can just wait. What if I just try to get rid of this and then get back to the highway and try to elevate it some more? It doesn't seem to be working though. Let me just see. I can do that. I think I will. And maybe like that. And back down. Oh, that was a pretty big jump there, but I can connect that up to that road. And now I just have to hope that this isn't going to give too much trouble. And like how close I put everything, but I think it's gonna be okay. And what I will then do is I'll just make a highway exit ramp like here, and I am aware of the fact that the demand for residential zone is high, but before I look into that, I'm just going to get a street in here, maybe like this, and there really isn't much what I can put here apart from maybe a train station and some a highway on ramp. And now that I'm looking at my city, I see a lot of problems popping up. It's almost as if those things here are on fire, but that is because of the lighting that falls onto it. So I'll just do this real quick and put in another advanced wind turbine. I should probably help my city get more electricity, or at least I hope so. I also have this garbage incineration plant, which should produce electricity, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Oil power plants. And what is that? A hydro power plant. Okay. Right, but anyway, I'll just get back to what I was doing. So I'm just going to add in the train station. Must be placed roadside, okay. Well then. Yes. And here it is, a train station. Now. Oh, okay, now I have unlocked train tracks. Right, now I get it. But anyway, I'm going to make a one-way street in here. Hang on. It should go this way. So now this problem has been solved. I also have a new building. Let me see. Yeah, that's probably because of the train tracks that I've unlocked. But anyway, I'm going to get some zoning, a high density residential area. Around, well, you know what? Let's just not do it there because I want to get some train tracks there. But anyway, yeah, high residential or high density residential thingies around my train station, and because I don't want to spend too much money on like pipes, I will get a water pumping station in here, and maybe like, that might be a bad idea, but I think I'm gonna go for it. That's there, and this in here as well. Maybe further down there. So I'll then connect this all up with a power line. And I think I will also put down a power line down here. And like that. And then of course a water pipe. Like this. space is already occupied there, but I can still do it like that. And like that, so that I now actually Right, so this should be working, I hope. So there it is. A new neighborhood and a train station. So let me just see if I can find any connections, like any train connections, I mean. Because when I bought this land, it did say it had access to well, railway tracks. Oh right, here is some. Okay. Well then, let me just run these tracks. It's kind of an awkward turn there, but it will do. So now that we have our brand new station, we can make a train line. But before I do that, I will select this. And as you can see, it allows intercity trains, which means that there are actually trains going from or coming from other cities, going to other cities. So now it's just like, I don't think this is really working very well, because it doesn't have, or it's only connected from one way. So I only have to destroy one building for it. Well, that's too bad, but there isn't much I can do about it. Right. So before I do anything else, I'm going to look at where the railway was. There. Okay. Right, so I gotta go this way. And I'm going to make sure that I don't get this wrong, but it looks pretty nice. So what I will now do is I'll get train route, or I'll try to. Let me just see if I can do that with only one train station. I don't think I can. Well, maybe that's something for the next episode. Maybe I can get another line, another railway line, all the way over to somewhere around here in Willow Park, maybe, because that is pretty isolated. And hang on, there's an empty building in here. Let me just try to destroy that. doesn't appear to let me do that. I don't want that selected. Maybe I can do it now. Yes, I can. Good. But anyway, maybe that's something for the next episode. That I can then get another railway line up, down, into this area. But for now, I think I'll run just a nice small bus line from well, maybe somewhere in here. Or a nice small bus line. It isn't really small, but and that's kind of difficult. I should have maybe added something, or I'll try to do that. Maybe I can, because now it only attracts people from outside the city, and I don't want that. I want people from inside Edge City to be able to get there as well. Hang on, what's this? Right, the train station. It doesn't have any trains. Well, I'll look into that. But first, I'm going to get hang on. Another junction in this highway. Hold up. Wow, that looks terrible. That didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. But again, what am I gonna do about it? Well, maybe I can make this work. What if I just did something like this? Come on, yep, right like this, and back down, and a highway on ramp. Right. But with that being done, I'm going to say subscribe and press the bell button for more. This was the Unmodded Gamer. Thanks for watching and stay unmodded.